The battlefield is silent for a moment, but not the peaceful kind of silence. It is the kind of silence that comes right before history explodes. Thousands of warriors stand ready, conch shells echo in the distance, chariots rumble across the dusty earth, and two of the greatest armies ever assembled face each other under the rising sun. This is the legendary battlefield of Kurukshetra. In just a few moments, a war will begin that will shape the destiny of kings, warriors, and generations to come. But before the first arrow is released, before the thunder of chariots shakes the ground, a single verse is spoken that reveals strategy, tension, and the beginning of a timeless wisdom.
Pasyatam Pandoputranam Acharya Matichamum Vyudam Draupad Putrana Tavasisyena Dhimata.
O teacher, behold this mighty army of the sons of Pandu, expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada. This powerful statement is spoken by the ambitious Kaurava prince Duryodhana as he approaches his teacher, the legendary master of warfare Drona. At first, the words sound respectful and calm, but hidden beneath them is a mix of tension, pride, and careful strategy. Duryodhana stands tall in his royal armor, surrounded by countless warriors of his vast army. His forces are massive, filled with great kings, skilled fighters, and experienced generals. By numbers alone, his army appears nearly unbeatable. Yet when his eyes turn toward the opposing side, something unsettles him. Across the battlefield stands the army of the Pandavas, the sons of Pandu. These warriors are not strangers. They are Duryodhana's own cousins, men who once shared the same palace halls and royal upbringing. But years of jealousy, betrayal, and injustice have led both sides to this inevitable confrontation. Duryodhana carefully studies the Pandava formation. Their army stands organized with remarkable discipline. Every division is positioned with precision, every warrior placed strategically. This is not a careless gathering of soldiers, it is a carefully planned battle formation. And the one responsible for arranging this powerful army is Dronacharya, the son of King Drupada. This detail carries deep historical weight. Long before this war, Drona and Drupada were once close friends in their youth. They studied together and promised to remain equals forever. But when Drupada later became king, pride changed him. When Drona approached him for help, Drupada mocked and humiliated his former friend. That humiliation burned deeply in Drona's heart. Years later, Drona used his students, especially the brilliant archer Arjuna, to defeat Drupada and capture him in battle. Although Drona spared his life, the insult created a cycle of revenge that would echo for years. Drupada could not forget his defeat. Determined to avenge his humiliation, he performed a powerful sacred ritual seeking a son who would one day defeat Drona. From the sacred fire of that ritual was born Dronacharya, a warrior destined to become the destroyer of Drona. But fate had an ironic twist waiting. Despite this destiny, Dronacharya eventually became a student of Drona himself. The very warrior born to kill the great teacher learned the art of war from that same teacher. Now, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Duryodhana reminds Drona of this reality. By pointing toward the Pandava army and mentioning that it has been arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada, Duryodhana subtly provokes his teacher. His message carries an unspoken meaning. He is reminding Drona that the army standing against them has been organized by the son of his old enemy, a student he personally trained. It is both a warning and a psychological push. Duryodhana hopes that this reminder will awaken fierce determination in Drona. He wants his teacher fully focused on destroying the Pandava forces. Yet beyond these personal rivalries, a much greater story is unfolding. Among the Pandava warriors stands the mighty Arjuna, holding his legendary bow Gandiva. His skill in archery is unmatched, and his courage is known across kingdoms. But what truly makes his chariot extraordinary is the person guiding it. Holding the reins is Krishna. To many warriors, Krishna appears to be merely Arjuna's charioteer. But in truth, He is the divine guide whose wisdom will soon illuminate the meaning of life, duty, and righteousness. The armies continue to stand facing one another. The drums echo slowly. Flags ripple in the wind. Massive elephants shift their weight impatiently. Horses snort and stamp the ground as soldiers grip their weapons tightly. Every warrior understands the gravity of the moment. Once the battle begins, thousands of lives will be lost. Friends will face friends. Students will confront their teachers. Families will be torn apart. And yet the war cannot be stopped. The conflict has grown far beyond a struggle for a kingdom. It has become a battle between dharma and injustice, between rightful duty and selfish ambition. Duryodhana's words hang in the air as both armies prepare for the inevitable clash. Soon the sound of conch shells will roar across the battlefield. Warriors will charge forward with unstoppable fury. And in the middle of that chaos, Arjuna will face a deep inner conflict that shakes his spirit. At that very moment, Krishna will begin a divine dialogue that becomes the sacred teaching known as the Bhagavad Gita, a conversation that will guide humanity for thousands of years. But for now, the battlefield still waits. The warriors stand ready. The tension grows heavier with every passing second. Because sometimes, the most important moment in history is not when the battle begins. It is when the first words are spoken.